Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a short bloom focus on a vanda that I have been growing since November 2018. This is a first bloom on a seedling of Vanda batram cross Vanda arjuna interlaken. I got this guy on eBay when it was, oh my gosh, it was like a teeny little vanda. As in, I don't think it was any taller than about 3 inches tall. Right now it's not that tall to begin with. It's pretty small. But from about stem to here, yeah, maybe the tip of the leaf. It's under 12 inches. And the wingspan right now is about 15 inches wide. Anyway, Vanda batram cross Vanda arjuna doesn't seem to have a name yet. I looked it up. Maybe it does, but if you know of it, let me know. But it produced these flowers that look a lot like this cross that I know is called Cindy Banks. It might be because of the Denisoniana parentage, and of course the Vanda tessellata parentage. Arjuna on its own and batram on its own is generally very fragrant. However, this guy has opened up and I don't really smell anything at all. This is day 2 of its 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers being open. And yep, I don't really smell anything as yet. But you know how plants are. This is technically its first bloom. So for a maiden voyage, we're not gonna likely have it doing its very best. It will probably get better as time goes on. Lots of vandas do that. So I'm not really worried about that. I'm pretty sure, considering its parentage, it should be quite fragrant. As you can see, I've had it in a pot. Man, this is why I don't really like growing them in clay pots. Their roots really stick to the pot. I mean, it is the healthiest for them to be grown in the clay pots in my opinion, but their roots really stick to it. So when it comes time to like upgrade the pot, as I sometimes need to do when they've gotten too big, you can sustain root loss. Well, for me in particular, when I need to upgrade the pot on these, I literally just drop them into a bigger pot, because at that point it doesn't make any difference. Because here I kind of had the same thing with this one. It was in a mesh basket and I ended up dropping it into a clay pot, and that's where it's been. But the roots are like all over the place, as vanda roots tend to be. It's not a bad thing, you know, it is what it is. So anywho, yeah, this plant is compact growing so far. The leaves are pretty clean, as you can see. I did get a couple spots here and there, but the flowers are beautiful, and size wise they're not very small. I do have flowers in my see, that's a good span of about 2.5 inches wide. Yeah, very pretty. It looks a lot like Cindy Banks though. If you had Vanda Cindy Banks, these flowers would probably remind you of that for sure. So yeah, that was Vanda batram cross Vanda arjuna, grown in coconut coir and lava rocks in a clay pot. So as a result, I'm watering like, in summer it's watered like when the rain falls, and almost every day. So when it goes outside in May, it is watered pretty much every other day. This summer I didn't water as much because like I said, I was busy. But usually when all is well, sometimes depending on the heat, they're watered every day, even though they're in a pot and they don't rot. And then when they come inside, which inside is in this greenhouse, they are watered like once a week, sometimes once every 10 days. It depends on my schedule. I'm not always available to water them every single week, so sometimes it doesn't happen, but they do just fine, you know. They definitely do just fine. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little bloom focus on this vanda I have been growing for 6 years now, and it finally decided to bloom, which, I mean, considering how small it was when I first got it, I'm absolutely okay with the amount of time it took to bloom in my environment. I do know of some people who like live in Florida, and because of the warmth, their vandas grow a lot faster than mine. Mine do grow, obviously, but they grow a little bit slower because here it is obviously not as warm places. So, you know, kind of have to deal with what you have. Look at this one here. I see the two spikes on it. Can't wait. That's going to be fun to see. Yes, guys, so I hope you are enjoying your day and enjoying the blooms and enjoying your flowers and this cold wintry day here. Well, it's probably not as cold where you are, but it's cold where I am. I'm in Ohio, so it's cold here. I hope you guys are enjoying your day and having a wonderful day. If you like content like this and content such as this, please consider subscribing. It is free. If anything you've seen in this video or the videos that I do are helpful to you, consider sharing it with someone who it might benefit as well. And guys, welcome back. Thanks for watching and take care. Bye.